Pilotwings is a really fun, but at the same time, a really challenging game for the Super Nintendo. Now, the gameplay is pretty simple to understand. You use a bunch of aeronautic equipment, like parachutes and jetpacks, and of course, planes, to perform various stunts or pass various tests in the levels to progress. In fact, every single level of the game is basically a test that you have to pass. It's like the whole game is one giant training mission. You have to perform various things like fly a plane through rings in various different weather patterns, have a precision landing with a parachute, use a jetpack to fly through rings, and you even get to fly a hang glider. Now the difficulty comes in how precise you have to be with this game. I mean, some of this aviation equipment is just really hard to control and master. Surprisingly, the easiest one, which I found myself mastering in the quickest amount of time, was the jetpack. The strangest aviation equipment probably in the game. I mean, you'd expect to be able to fly a plane or land with a parachute. The jetpack's a bit iffy, but I had no problems mastering the jetpack within minutes. Now the plane's a whole different story. For some reason, the planes are ridiculously hard in this game. You could be flying through a ring in 1 second, then just nose-diving to the ground by making the slightest mistake in these planes. And keep in mind, there's different kinds of weather patterns in this game. So as hard as the plane is to fly on just a clear summer day, when you're flying in wintertime where the engine doesn't work right, the plane is all shaky, it gets exponentially harder. And it's the same thing for all the other equipment. All the equipment gets harder depending on the weather, and I think that's fantastic that weather affects the gameplay. This is such an anomaly for a Super Nintendo, for a 16-bit game. Pilotwings is all about painstakingly repeating every level over and over until you get enough points in the individual missions to progress further. Now this might sound ridiculously tedious, and it is, but because the gameplay is so fun, the graphics are so good, and the music is just a fantastic score that accompanies you and just makes everything a little better, it is a treat to play. Did I get frustrated? Did I get angry? Did I sometimes give up? Of course. But because this gameplay is not only really hard, but also really fun, you wanna come back for more. Like, the game's presentation turns you into a glutton for punishment that wants to keep playing, wants to keep mastering. And you know what? At a certain point, just like with any good game, no matter how hard it is, you will more or less master most of the equipment. Maybe not the plane though, that thing is hard. I can't fly these planes to save my life. Pilotwings is a great game. It's a classic, it's a unique game, and it's just a joy to play. It gets an official stanburdman rating of an 8.2 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, my friends.